Hello, this is teddygaming and welcome back to another breakdown video. And today's one we're gonna be breaking down the tmnt RW tmnt the opening game or the Armageddon opening games issue 2. So yeah, this one's gonna be quite an interesting one, as I've already read the description for issue 131, and it's basically you need to read this issue before you read issue 131. So I thought this one would probably be the best one to break down first, so that way you have a good understanding of what's going to happen in issue 131, and could potentially give spoilers in a way, maybe, if you break it down that well. I highly doubt it, but like, you never know. So let's actually read the description for this issue. Okay, so the description goes as follows. Rat King has been plotting behind the scenes of NYC and Mutant Town with his newly recruited trio terror, Leatherkrang, Madam Null, and Baxter Stockman. As a result, the witch sister Kitsune and the Shredder has undertaken a metaphysical journey seeking past weaknesses in order to counterattack the trickster gods, the last deadly gambit. Now with Krang out of the way, Shredder and Kitsune turn their attention to Null and Baxter Stockman, but with the answers they seek for even more dangerous and than the arcane quest to find them. As it was in the shocking first issue, enemies become allies and exciting new characters are debuted in this prequel to the massive tmnt event of 2022, the Armageddon game. Okay, so yeah, that was quite interesting. So we did get quite a few new interesting details about it. So one, we know that the event is going to come out in 2022, and we did know that in the Free Comic Book Day that this whole story is going to be taking over place over 12 issues. However, there could be more tie-in comics, which I won't be against. I would actually really want to see more tie-in stuff for the tmnt series, especially if it's going to tie into this whole event. That could be amazing. Now, one thing which I didn't really enjoy too much about this description was the fact that it said that they took out Krang, and to me that basically is a spoiler. They spoil that they're going to take out Krang. Is it going to be in this issue or next or the first issue? I mean, that's all like a bit of a, why would you do that, you know, like, that could have been like quite cool to see them do. Like, now that I know it's coming, it's not going to be as special as it could have been. So I do have some problems there, but I guess it's not too big of a deal because we know that they were taken down eventually. But in other news, we do get some news about the dimensional stuff, with like new characters debuting and all that sort of stuff. And if you do take a look at the cover, which I really like to go over now, we just see Baxter Stockman, we've got Old Hob, we've got Shredder, Kitsune, Shibare I think is on this cover as well. I haven't really looked at this cover too properly, I'm just going off memory. And so Shibare is from the Archie Adventure comics from the 987 comic stuff. So that's quite interesting to bring her into this whole big mess of an event. And could I potentially be going into other universes to get some more help from other characters? Because I'm pretty sure in one of the most recent tweets from Tom Waltz, we even got a tease about like another group of characters called, I think it's like the Nova Corps, I think it was. I'm not too sure about the name of those characters, but we've got like brand new characters coming in from the Archie comics, but I don't know if it's going to be like the same characters or it's going to be like a new version of them, but still the same characters, if that makes sense. So that's going to be interesting to see just how well they play into all of this, if they actually have a big part to play in, or if they're just going to be there just for the sake of being there, set up the plot and all that, and then like maybe die or just go somewhere else. So my problems with that is sort of like, they should be there for a lot more than just being there for the sake of just setting up the story. So, but yeah, I guess we'll find out soon. Now, some other interesting things here is the fact that they did actually mention the Terror Trio with Baxter Stockman and Madam Null and working with Rat King. So I am sort of wondering if this could potentially have anything to do with the new turtles that we're seeing in Mutant Town that Dr. Jasper Barlow's made. So I wonder if they're going to have to tie in with that and stuff like that. And that's also like another thing is that will Rat King potentially possess these turtles? And there's like so many questions we could be asking right now, and I don't feel like we're asking the right questions about this issue. And yeah, so also they said for like Shredder and Kitsune are gonna go on metaphysical journey, seeking past weaknesses. So I'm wondering if we're gonna get like any flashbacks or you're gonna go through time and stuff like that. So that could be quite interesting to see what could potentially be happening with that. Either it could be like going through time and stuff like that, which I'm not gonna lie, that could be quite interesting. And with them, or especially like Kitsune, she could potentially expand or the history of the Phantom family and all that. Again, that could be really interesting, cool to see. What else is there? I'm just really looking through this thing again, just because there may be something which I may have missed, but I honestly can't see anything here. But oh god, but yeah. Another interesting thing is like enemies become allies and exciting new characters debut. So already covered the new characters, but enemies become allies. I'm not exactly too sure what that could potentially be. Could it potentially be referring to Kitsune and Shredder with going from bad guys to good guys as a way to more or less get readers interested in this? Because like if you've been keeping up with the ongoing series, then you know that Shredder's been the good guy for over 2 years now, actually be coming up to his 3rd year being a good guy. So I'm wondering if potentially has anything to do with that, or that could potentially have something to do with Old Hob just due to him being on the cover and up against Black Stockman. It wouldn't really surprise me too much if it had something to do with that, and we could potentially get the Weasels back, which, hooray. I hardly doubt it, but like, you never know. But yeah, this issue is definitely going to be an interesting one. Well, there wasn't really too much to unpack with this description for the actual cover or comic itself. I do believe this issue will probably have a lot to tell, and we're missing so much. And when we do find it, it's gonna blow our minds. But yeah, let me know what you think about this. Or let me know what you think about this description in the comments below. Do you like it? Do you not? Do you have any theories of your own? Who do you think is going to turn up? Or what dimension will it go to? I got a feeling that quite a few people are going to say 2012. Me personally, would like to say either 2007 or 2003. If I bring those sort of characters into the game, I'll definitely have to say that yeah, this is the biggest TMNT game or event ever. But yeah, this is just going to be a really interesting issue, and I'm really looking forward to it. And this issue sort of, well, I didn't give really too much away in terms of what could potentially happen. There's just so much that could happen that we just don't really know about. And with Tom Waltz teasing it every so often, and even him coming back to the whole project, is just enough to give fans really excited. However, this does bring up one concern in the fans, saying that maybe after this story arc, is that maybe this might be the turn off point for most fans. If that is the case, then I'm not jumping off whatsoever, as I'm going to be going all the way through this story, no matter what. Even if the story gets bad again, like Battle of the Bands, but oh boy, I got a feeling after this event, things are going to be looking bright for this future. But yeah, that's going to be it for today, guys. If you do have some, please share, like, subscribe and that stuff. Goodbye, yo. Bye.